one of the ways to have an effective personalization campaign is essentially to grab good information from visitors and users and use that to power all the changes that you're making on your website. And for a lot of those changes, you don't want them to be massive, you want them to be pretty subtle. And a lot of those, you kind of can't, a lot of that context that you want to power those changes on the website, you kind of need to ask for that information. It's going to be really hard to get that from things like IP addresses, location information, weather, all that. That's kind of like soft information. The kind of more hard information is things like preferences, who they are, asking where they are on their journey. And you can do that with products like Bento by running a survey. Now, we've got these things called nudges, which you can see here. In this nudge, I'm asking, how close are we? Just friends or best friends? Now, what happens when I answer best friends is that answer gets recorded, the page refreshes, and then a personalization gets applied. And I'm going to show you how I built this. It only takes a couple of minutes to set up. So if I alt tab back into Bento, what I've done is I've gone to nudges. I've created a brand new flow. So I clicked up here, and the flow just kind of looks like this. I have a question card with a couple of answers. Now, the answers can be reordered. Cards can also be reordered, but there's a couple of things unique about this card, and that is that when people actually answer one of the answers, best friends or just friends, we'll refresh the page, and what that'll do is it'll load Bento's JavaScript again, and any personalizations will get instantly applied. And that's the kind of magic that's powering behind this. So you can ask people, hey, let's say for my agency, I can ask, hey, are you looking to hire a writer, or are you looking to become a writer? So now I'm trying to put people with my agency, are they, a potential client, or are they potentially an employee or a contractor that we can hire? And when they answer that survey, I can either redirect them to the appropriate landing page, or maybe I change the messaging and hide some elements based on their answer. So we've got this card running. The card will only show once. So you can see here as I refresh the page and navigate around, see I'm clicking around and everything is more or less pretty steady. I'm not getting shown the card again and again. And if I come back to the website, I am going to see the same experience. And also if my email is being captured, the personalization preferences are going to be tied to that visitor. And so when they come back on different devices, they're going to see that same experience. Now, on the personalization side, that's just under here. And you can see I've got, let's go to campaigns. I've got a personalization here called the best friend personalization. Now, personalizations, you got 3 different types. You've got block mode, code mode, and the visual editor mode. In this one, I am just using the code mode because it's the easiest for me to do. But you can use the visual editor to kind of, drag and drop, make changes. But yeah, this one's nice and clean. So this personalization that I have created essentially is just called a headline change. And it is active when someone is tagged best friend. And if I pause this and just show you what the code looks like, all I'm doing is just using essentially jQuery to target the title and then change it to store for Jesse's best friends. That's all that I've done. I've hit save, and now I'm going to hit start. And yeah, just combining these two, I now have that nice effect. So to show you that kind of effect again, I'm going to get out of this, and I'm going to go in incognito again. So Bento thinks I'm anonymous, and I'm going to load up the experimental website. If I can remember what the unique key was. Here we go. Cool. All right, so I'm here. So you can see here the headline. So Bento thinks I'm a new person, so it's not showing me anything. Now it's showing me the pop-up. I answer best friends. Page refreshes, and then the headline now changes. So yeah, that is how you can kind of do a 2-combo punch here. Ask a survey, change the website, how it behaves and feels. And one note here is that Google won't index any of these changes because Google's not going to be answering our survey pop-ups. It's not going to be clicking on them at all. So yeah, have fun, guys. If you've got any questions, let me know. Cheers.